We've got a top 15 matchup here with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12. Two conferences with a long history of animosity match up once again. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars. For BA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for some space. It's Ward. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Goes to the pistol formation now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Headed for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. He fires downfield. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Fighting off the defender. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And tackled there by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? And he'll set up to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
1st down, looking for more now. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. He shreds the tackle. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is tough. Ball carry here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble now. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass not complete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. Jukes to get free. Breaks loose at the 45. Who's in the clear? That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And the returner will be brought down. Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. What a catch! He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The stop made at the 5. Offense will have first and goal now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on second and goal? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth. Touchdown, Houston, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Picks up 9. Second down.
That completion makes it second and short. Hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
LSU.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. He keeps it on a design run. He shreds the tackle. Breaks an open space. Refuses to be stopped. They had got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time a completion.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? They'll run the option. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Hey, the defense gives up some yardage, but do a good job of not allowing him to get to the first down marker. Big fourth down now coming up.
Will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets rid of it on the move. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here. But this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
So the Cougars' offense heads back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Comes up with the catch. Looks like Houston will have the 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Houston. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And that pass falls incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the surest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Using his legs here. Breaking tackles.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. No, he didn't get enough of it. Falls short, and that's it. Game over. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.